into this space. I'm gonna wait a little bit for Instagram to connect me. Burning some Palo Santo to clear up the space. Hello, hello. Welcome into my space. So honored to be here, so honored to have your presence. So today I'm going to talk about I'm going to talk about death and rebirth mastery. As I'm going through this process myself over again and again, but especially right now I'm in the middle. I'm great, thank you. How are you? I'm going through that process myself, so I wanted to share the process itself and how to navigate through it in order to master it and to get exactly where you want to be. So I am so happy to connect with you guys, so honored for your presence. So yeah, when we desire to break through a patterns or just to grow, to expand at a personal and spiritual level, there is, this desire to be reborn, to be this new version of you, to be that next version of you. So we want to be birthed into something new, but sometimes there is something that blocks us. And this thing is that holding on. You're holding on to people, to situation, to habits, thoughts, beliefs, anything that is just holding you. Let me know if you resonate with that. I'm sure you can. Hello, Sophie. Happy to have you. So there is this holding on. I'm holding on because it's safe. Because what I've known before, because the people, the habits, the situation that I've known, that it's so familiar. It's safe. I know it. I master it. I've been doing that my entire life. So first of all, there is this step of awareness, just shining this light of awareness onto it. But also there is then, to move through that process, there is this acceptation to be willing to die, to be willing to let an old identity, old patterns, maybe relationships, maybe deep core beliefs or value, to die. There is this letting go. And that's where it gets harder. That's where we absolutely need safety. Safety is so important, but you just don't need safety real quick, like, yeah, I need to feel safe. No, you need to feel it. Your inner being, your inner child that is so scared about changing and dying and like letting go of everything you already knew. I know it's hard. It's so damn hard. But how can you do it with your body? How can you just, hug yourself and bring yourself and embody the safety? So it's not just creating safety outside yourself and just visualizing your higher self and your next vision and where you want to go. It's this first step of every time before I meditate, I know I'm going to enter a higher frequency when I meditate. So sometimes I'm freaked out. My inner child is freaking out. So I just stay in myself and hug myself. I'm just like, you're okay. So that the body feels safe, your nervous system and your entire being feel safe. So you can even do it right now if you can with me. Just like any type of touch. Just any movement, anything that makes you feel safe. So you actually embody safety. For me, it's like touching my skin, like you will do to a little child, like you will do to someone you absolutely love and want to reassure. You won't start to go and try to rationalize with your mind, right? You'll first do it physically. First breathing deeply, embodying that. So damn important. So when you go first to that, you know, this is safe, this is okay, like trying to give yourself, should we hold ourselves and let go? Yeah, hold yourself, hold your inner child, hold your, you know, this part of you that may feel scared, even if you're not fully aware of it. There might be this part of you that is scared. So hold yourself. But when you hold yourself, it's in order to make this foundation, this solid ground, so that you can let go. So you can fully detach and cut the cords from your old identity, from this person that you're okay to let go. It's not rejecting, right? It's not this mental process of like, oh, I hate who I was. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to have these relationships, these habits, this whatever. It's going through your own transformation. So what happened when you try to rationalize it and to go through that mental process is that it stays in the head, it stays in the mental, so your body doesn't have time, because I'm sure you've experienced it, and we all do, where we're like trying to rationalize things and be like, there is no reason to be scared, da-da-dee-da-da-da, and you make those lists of why you shouldn't be scared. But just imagine you are talking to a child. Like, the child doesn't care about this rationalizing and visualizing and you know, getting everything in the mental, like to prove that it's okay. Like, the child just want to feel safe. So this expansion and actually like becoming that higher version of you, it's like a psychedelic journey. So you want to feel safe in your environment. You want to be around people that, hello, welcome into the space. You want to feel, you know, with people that you can trust. You want to feel calm and relaxed. So you can, you know, you want to feel clean and clear inside of you. So you go through that psychedelic journey safe. And what do you do? What else do you do? You also, you know, infuse intention. What is your intention? What part of us is our inner child? Well, every time that your inner child is many things. So in this case, what I'm talking about is that, you know, scared little girl, or this scared little child inside that is like, oh my God, what's going on? It's so different from everything that I have been taught. It's so different from, it's so outside my comfort zone. And there's those alarms going and being like, oh my God, what is actually happening right now? This is your inner child. It's also, you know, this part that wants to play, that is, you know, kind and, I don't want to say naive, but innocent. So this is this part of you that you need to bring safety to. Also, your grown-up as adults can be scared as hell about, you know, letting go of some stuff. So that's also normal. So again, this is about preparing the ground, like preparing the ground, the foundation, in order for that transformation to happen. Because instead of going straight to the doing, changing, action, which is absolutely important when you want to change, when you want to become that next version of you. You cannot just expect and just dream about becoming and unleashing who you are and who you're supposed to be. You actually have to act at some point. And I know it for myself. Like, for example, I absolutely adore, like, I love to be in the discomfort, because I know that every discomfort comes with growth. I love to grow, I love to expand, I love to change, I evolve really fast. So for me, it's super easy to be in that place of discomfort and create my own comfort. But sometimes I go so fast into that, it's okay, we can do it. Like, let's dive into the discomfort of growth. Let's dive into that psychedelic journey, into the darkness, into the shadow. Let's explore it. That at some point, there is a part of me that, you know, I go here and then I'm so scared of being here for too long and I don't have that strong foundation of safety. So I bring myself, usually by self-sabotage, into the safety, into what I used to know, into old patterns, into self-limiting beliefs. into stuff or situation or people that, you know, it's, again, I go back to this, oh, this is familiar, I really know that, this is safe. If it's familiar, if I know that, this is safe. So it's, this foundation is about, this is safe to change, this is safe to let go, this is safe to detach yourself from an old version of you, from a part of you that is no longer, that is not longer serving you in the end, that is not matching the type of person that you really want to be, the type of person that you actually already are. That's, the more it's harder, the more it brings growth. Yes, that's how I see it. In the sense of like, if you can make yourself comfortable in the discomfort, if you can, growth always comes with some type of discomfort, and vice versa. Every time you feel uncomfortable in a situation, every time you push your edge and you're stepping outside your comfort zone and it feels really, what is happening? We're not safe. It's new. Like, you will find some type of like, oh, this is hard, this is challenging, but there is so much growth. And I'm pretty sure that if you go back to some memories of you, the time where you grew the most, where you changed the most, when you were reborn into that new version of you that were so much better, I'm pretty sure that you will remember a time where there were challenges. There were some part of you that were freaking out, or some kind of pain, or some kind of like this feeling that I don't know how to express it with words. So yeah, that's the part that, you know, creating that strong foundation of extreme safety, of calming down your nervous system, calming down your body, calming down your being and your ego and your inner self that is scared. This is what we neglect or even forget, and we go into the doing, me included. I used to do that, but I know that then it's not sustainable to actually go through that whole process of letting a part of me completely die and be that new version of me. And holding that frequency, holding that higher frequency of like, this is who I get to be, this is who I choose to be. Does going to hardness is voluntary? Well, it depends. For me it is. Like, I love to put myself into hardship, you know. I love to face things, but sometimes it will come to you. You won't decide. Like, for example, a breakup, you know, someone breaking up with you, or something happening, you losing someone, or losing your job, or any, you know, those big things that you cannot really plan that happens to you. Like, this is also an opportunity for growth. And this, for that, there is an old, you know, when you go through a breakup, there is a part of you that you identify with, hello Dieter, that you identify with, you know, this past, who you were in the relationship that needs to die. So again, you need that same safety. So yes for hardship, yes for challenges, yes for going into the discomfort, but first foundation, safety, safety, safety. Preparing yourself, holding yourself, not expecting anyone else on the outside to give you the answers and to hold that safety for you. You have to create it from the inside. Like, this is safe. We are gonna be safe. We're gonna be fucking safe. It's good. We're good. So yeah, I am preparing something to actually guide you through this process of creating inner safety in order to face any changes, and in order to really prepare the ground, the foundation for going through that experience, allowing a part of you to die and actually being reborn into that version that you truly desire to be. So stay tuned. Okay, if you have any questions here on the live, that's the moment. Otherwise, I will hop off. I am so grateful and so appreciated for your time, whether it's here live or on the replay. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for being being here, sharing this space with me, connecting with me. I love it so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. And we see each other very soon.